Hi, welcome. I'm Pip from queenpipcards.com, and in today's Crafty Corner episode, I'm talking about one of my favourite things and something that's really important for card making, and that's cardstock and paper. Choosing the right card and paper can make all the difference for your cards. So, if you're a beginner and you're not quite sure what you need, then let me explain. First of all, you're going to need some cardstock for your base. And when we talk about a card base, this is the thing that actually stands up on your shelf or mantelpiece. This is what you add everything else to, and it is the folded part of your card. You're going to need a sturdy cardstock that folds well and cleanly, doesn't crack, and it holds up well if you add layers or embellishments. So it needs to have quite a good weight to it. Then you're going to need some layering cardstock. Now, in some cases, if you get a decent cardstock, this can be the same as your base layer. But if you go for a really heavy duty base layer, then you're going to want a thinner cardstock for your layering, just so that you don't add too much weight to the front of your card and it falls over flat on its face when you try and put it up. So for layering cardstock, I always recommend that you go for a coordinating colour to add depth and contrast to your base layer. So if you had a white as a base, then you could pick a colour for your layering, for example. And then I love to add patterned paper. I adore patterned paper. It's so easy to work with, and it really gives you some additional beauty to your cards. You can instantly add a design, some colours, some creativity to your card by using patterned paper. They're pre-designed papers specifically for card making, so it adds that pop of colour and texture without much effort, which is why I like it so much. I recommend Stampin' Up paper. They're called Designer Series Paper or DSP because they're great quality and a good value for money. However, there are loads of other companies out there. Graphics 45 is another good one. Paper Mania does good stuff. So there's other papers out there that serve good quality paper. You just have to look for what you like and what you can get in your local area. So here's a little pro tip. Match your colours for a cohesive look. So for example, if your base is white, pick layering colours and patterns that will tie that all together. So maybe your patterned paper will have a little bit of white in it that will pick up on your card base and give you that coordinated effect. One of my Academy members shared with me once that once Pip taught me about layering papers, my cards started to looking so professional, and I never realised it could be this easy. And I'm so glad that they found that, because I find that too. Adding a little bit of pattern paper makes it a lot easier to make some beautiful cards straight out of the gate. So if you want to learn more about choosing the right paper for your and cardstock for your designs, then why don't you grab my new card maker's guide now? You can get it right now at queenpipcards.com/newbie. And it's excellent for new people, and it'll go straight to your inbox, and then you will get my weekly emails as well with ongoing tips and tricks to help you. So that's it. That's a wrap for this week's Crafty Corner episode. I hope you'll tune in next week for the more tips, ideas, and guidance. But until then, crafty hugs from me. Bye bye.